We are here for the toss. We've got our two umpires, Martin Whale and John Holland, the Zimbabwe Over-50s skipper. As the home team will have the coin, and Sri Lanka Over-50s skipper Shane Fernando will call as Brian Goodwin will put the toss. Tails is the call.
That's heads.
You have won the toss.
Funny that it's not their home game and it's our home game. Yes, we have won the toss. We're going to have a bat today. Shane will stick you guys in the field.
But there we are, the two teams. So Shane Fernando, Saman Jayanta, Priyantha Rajapaksa, Russell Ingram, Indika Diseram, and Punyakanta as well, Abhigunasekara. And Zimbabwe, they have Richard Jarvis, Jimmy White, Jason Oates, and Emily Cooney, along with Gavin Lindsay, Nalka Fernando. Player miss outside the line of off stump, wicketkeeper collects.
A menace for the batsman as he continues to bowl in that line, but beautifully cut away from Richard to the boundary.
Lofted well, clears the field. Again a big hit, that's another big one, it goes all the way, it clears that boundary by some distance. Makes contact this time, hits it through the gap on the offside, that's racing the boundary for 4. Pulled away again. How high did that go?
That's what they wanted. That's the bowling change that has given them that breakthrough.
Especially have really...
Oh, there we are, going for a stump, given out.
Oh, that's given out.
Well, he was certainly looking to work it on the onside, wide called in the meantime. So 1 run, but of course a stumping will take place.
Whilst he occupies the crease, the scoreboard also would tick. And there we go. Slightly short, Daminda.
Gavin yet to get off the mark after 10 deliveries. And what a take in the slips. Indika Diseram takes a screamer, a one-handed one. Saman Jayanta gets this man, Gavin. And what a take. One-handed screamer, you can say. Brilliant take in the slip cordon.
Good all round. Oh, that's well hiked. Brilliant strike. That's a maximum. You need somebody to hang in there and play those sort of shots. Yeah, there were some good partnerships. 121 run opening stand or big shout.
Oh, wicket, LBW, finger goes up straight away. And Zimbabwe Over-50s lose their fifth wicket. Nalaka the man who's out. LBW to Saman Jayanta. Quicker one from Saman Jayanta this time.
The semi-finals and the finals, the crossover semi-finals. And Richard hits 4 down through mid-wicket. Catch it!
In the air.
And he takes it. Yep, beautiful catch.
Comfortably taken. And that's the end of Richard. In fact, the man who kept his innings
anchored
going.
the innings, yes.
42 of 69 balls, and he perishes now. Wait for the bigger heave on the onside. He got a boundary in the previous delivery, and then just played this in the air. Comfortable catch taken in the end. So Richard departs, and that's a 6th wicket to fall for Zimbabwe Over-50s. And well, what type of score will they get now? Because even though you bat deep, you got to have batsmen who can really make runs. In fact, so Richard Jarvis, 42 of 70. Flighted, got the treatment this time. No chance of cutting that off. The full toss came in. Bowled in.
There we go. Cleaned him up. Suwanji Madanayak in his final over. Gets rid of Brian. Straight through the gate, Eric.
Yeah, straight through the gate. Brian's the batsman out. There we are. Look at that replays. Turn. Bounce. Hits the top of the off stump. And the bowler's reaction. Well, looks to the heavens. 97 for 7 Zimbabwe. Edge down to third man. That'll be 4.
So Stewart showing aggression against the medium pacer. He knows that the spinners would be hard to counter with. For the rest of the batters, might as well make use while the medium pacers are on.
Quite right. And they need some runs as well on the board. They need to build up on the score.
So the Zimbabwe over-50s. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Over mid-wicket. There was a fielder there, Russell Ingram, but it was well above him. That's a good strike by Stuart Kashula.
Indeed, a brilliant strike against the run of play. Zimbabwe have got a maximum.
Oh, brilliant catch.
Absolute blind. Is that the skipper, Haritha?
No, but that's I believe is a substitute.
That's one heck of a catch, I would say. Especially we've indicated from the outset, the fielding has been tremendous by Sri Lanka. And there we go.
That's well struck. Loose delivery, angled across his pads. Wagmaria down on one knee. He picked the line very early. The length was inviting. It's not a particularly quick delivery from Abe Gunasekar. Oh yes, he waited for that for a long time. Safe shot over the bowler's head. Maximum. Well played, Wagaria.
There we go. Dash opening his arms up, I would say. The ball pitched right up to him. This went through the line towards the side screen.
The moment it was pitched up and pitched in line with the stumps, he said, "Thank you very much."
Eric Gowda, what do you reckon Zimbabwe will finish on?
Well, again, depends on how the bowling goes. Shane Fernando seemed to be pretty good. And there we are, another update comes. The Wales 148 for 7. So getting the updates of all the other matches being played as well around Colombo.
Shane Fernando taken on the full dash. It tickles away, but a boundary. Once again, an important boundary coming up in the very first ball of the over. If Zimbabwe are to pounce on a big over, a great occasion now.
Yes, these are valuable runs, in fact, for Zimbabwe over-50s. Every single run is going to be valuable. And Darshan,
as the dash goes for a very expensive stroke, and making no mistake with the catch is Sri Lanka. As Shane Fernando gets his first breakthrough, and an important scalp as the latter part of this innings coming up. Comfortable take in the long off region. Shane Fernando gets his first scalp, and an important one.
flighted, going for a big heave. Finger goes up. That's the end of the Zimbabwe innings. So Zimbabwe over-50s bowled out.
Lanka have done a decent job. Zimbabwe 154 all out, something to bowl at.
No, that's wrong. It's the bowler. Down leg side, starts with a wide. Simon Holland and Simon Holland, by the way, from England, and Martin Wale from Wales is at leg stump, leg umpire's position. Umpire Wale.
Indika Diseram, generally very aggressive. He looked to attack from the outset.
Okay, thank you very much.
There we go. The first 6 for Sri Lanka, courtesy Saman Jayantha. 11 for no loss, Sri Lanka after the first over. It's attempted by Serum here.
You bowl in that fashion, you're asking to be hit.
There we go once again. Saman Jayantha loves it short, especially at that pace.
That's a freebie as far as Indika Diseram is concerned.
Tula to continue. Jayantha on strike. Yes. Eased it. Eased.
Chandra Shaft, double international. Oh, poor shot. Really.
Well. Whatever spin there was, obviously is a boundary heading towards.
I said 20. The 20 will come with that stroke. Back-to-back boundaries.
Target of 155 Sri Lanka. And lucky escape for Indika Diseram, as that will tickle away for a boundary. 10 wickets of Sri Lanka. As we talk about wickets, Indika Diseram, he's been castled. As another breakthrough for Zimbabwe.
Oh, can't get there.
Just the opening 8.4 overs as Ingram once again.
Boundary in the offside. Probably where he wants to penetrate. And that's been placed beautifully by Rory. A full toss.
Once again taking on the full and straight to the fence as Rory finishes his over off on a high. Used wicket from yesterday as well. Latter part of this day, the bowlers will have a good say, but when you bowl on lengths like that, it will be easy pickings for the likes of Russell Ingram.
Yes, there we go. The invitation was on. Yes. Once again, Rory Ingram.
Lofted on the onside. One bounce to the boundary for 4. Hit away on the onside. Into the boundary for 4.
To a limit where they play with risk like that. Brilliant shot. Full toss all right, but you got to still play the shot.
That's the 50 for Russell Ingram. He brings up his half century, courtesy that boundary, as the brother acknowledges him. And lofted over. That's a couple of bounces into the fence. It was tough going for them. And is that the win? Looks like it is white ball. 6 runs rather, as we wanted Haritha. A maximum to win the game. As you see the match summary of this game, Zimbabwe after winning the toss were bundled out for 154.
Top score came from Richard Jarvis. He made 42. Then at the bottom of the order, Darshan Wakmaria made 31, while Stuart Kashula chipped in with 24. Daminda Vijaysekara 3 for 15 off his 9 overs. Saman Jayantha 2 for 10 off his 9 overs. Very economical. Shane Fernando, the captain, bowled last, and 2 for 6 was good. Breno Gononis held on to 2 catches. Sri Lanka over-50s in reply, 156 for 2. Russell Ingram 63 not out. Rory Ingram 35 not out after Indika Diseram 25 and Saman Jayantha 20 had given them the start they wanted. 103 run unbroken. Third wicket partnership by the brothers to take Sri Lanka over-50s home.